Hey, what's up, guys? Russ Anderson, Anderson Security Consulting, AndersonSecurityConsulting.com. Um, Links for all the social media will be in the description below. Extra points for anybody who can tell me what these two things are, blurry things are in the background, the black and white things there. Anyway, put that in the description below. If you have any comments, please put them in below. You have any questions or video suggestions, you can make those to Anderson Security Consulting at gmail.com. That's Anderson Security Consulting at gmail.com. Like, subscribe, share the video. It doesn't cost you anything, but it has a great deal of value to me. So if these videos and the information I'm putting out has any value to you whatsoever, please, if you watch it on your phone or listening on your phone, use your finger, hit the thumbs up button, or use your mouse. You know what I'm saying? If you're on your desktop or laptop or the mouse pad, hit the like button, subscribe, share. There will be more information coming out. And so if you find some value in this, which I hope you do, please do so. And again, well, let me say this first of all. I'm giving information based on my experience and training. I've got about almost 30 years of experience in executive protection and physical protection, from PSD to executive protection. I've been there. I'm also a licensed private investigator in the state of Florida. So my experience is based on what I what I know and what I've seen that I'm sharing with you. By no way, shape, or form am I saying anyone else's opinion is wrong by giving my opinion. These things don't have to be oppositional. I'm not saying because I say something that I'm right and this other individual who might have something else to say or something different to say is wrong. I'm always open to debate things with people, because through debate and open conversations with with oppositional views, that's how we learn, that's how we grow. Anyway, let me get into the subject matter of the video. So again, I just recently finished an executive protection detail. I haven't put out any videos for a few days. Some of the videos that have been coming out were pre-recorded, so I've been busy for a few days, putting in 15, 18, 20-hour days, and so there really wasn't much time left over to make videos or put content up. So, and some of the car videos would have been really dark because I was driving there when it was dark and I was driving back home when it was dark. So you wouldn't have been able to see me at all. So one of the questions an individual who was on a detail asked me was, what gives you better preparation? What career gives you better preparation for a career in executive protection or premium protection, what I like to call it? And the two choices I was given were police officer or ex-military. And my answer was very simple. Neither. There are some people that are suited to this particular life more than others, regardless of what their previous life experience or work experience might be. There may be some small similarities in the two, but they're apples and oranges. And so I think a lot of people reach for that because that's their only point of reference. They think, okay, if I need help, I'm calling the police. Well, police don't protect people. And before anybody says that I'm being anti-cop, I'm an ex-police officer. I also happen to be ex-military. And so, I'm not speaking from, someone else's knowledge base. I'm speaking from my own knowledge base. Police don't protect you. Police will gladly try to catch an individual who may have victimized you, but they don't offer personal protection to people. Now, same thing goes with military. Now, having said that, there are some police units that specialize in executive protection. That's a completely different animal. The same thing with with military service. There are some people that are given extra training. Those individuals are sent to additional training schools, usually taught by Secret Service or DSS, in order to set them on the path for success for offering executive protection or VIP protection with certain special police or military units. And those we have to set aside. That's a completely different animal than someone who spent time on patrol. someone who was an ex-military person, who, whatever their job may have been. God bless all of you. Thank you all for the service you've done, because you've put yourself in harm's way, you know, for the benefit of others. But, I was a police officer. I didn't offer protection. We didn't offer protection, nor are they mandated to offer protection. Our military typically fights overseas, and while they do put themselves in harm's way. And again, shout out to everybody who's on the job right now. Shout out to everybody who's on the line right now, who hangs their behind out there for something greater than themselves. God bless all of you, and nothing but respect for all of you. So, but none of those things prepare you for a life in executive protection, with the caveat I gave, the people who are in special units that are given extra training. So being a police officer by itself doesn't prepare you for that. Being a military person doesn't prepare you for that. Now, with the military side of things, here's the people I love having on details, if I can get them. If someone was a combat medic, that person is like gold. I'll take someone who is a combat medic any day of the week. On the flip side, if you're on the civilian side, and yes, cops are civilians. I know cops don't like to hear that, but you're military or you're civilian. Cops not military, you're civilians. And so, I was a civilian when I was a cop. So, I know people don't like to hear that, but it happens to be the truth, man. So, just put that in your toolbox or your lexicon, your definitions, and move forward. So when we talk about executive protection, the only thing that really prepares you for executive protection is industry-specific training or on-the-job training. There is nothing like executive protection work that in the workplace outside there, and the careers that are going to prepare you for that. So to answer that question, I'll take guys that are ex-military and ex-police officer, but it's not strictly because they're ex-military or ex-police. So, we look at people's training, we look at people's experience. That, for me, the experience is more important than the training, but in the absence of any sort of experience, then we go to training. What school did you go to? How far did you advance in this school? And, things of that nature. But again, like I said before, I'll take somebody with on-the-job training before I'll take an individual who has been through multiple training classes, because there are things that you're going to experience on a detail that you just won't experience in a training environment. No matter how realistic they try to make the training environments. And I've run plenty of simulated details for others where, we have a live 3-day detail. You have to, perform as though you're providing executive protection. There is no substitute for being on a live detail. Anyway, that answers that question. Hopefully clears things up without stepping on too many toes or offending anybody. And again, like I said before, I'm not here to offend people. I'm just giving people my opinion based on my experience and my training over decades long, successfully performing these details for a very long time. So anyway, it's your boy Russ. Again, please hit like, subscribe, share the videos, and if you have any suggestions, please send an email to andersonsecurityconsulting@gmail.com, or put it in the comment section. I read the comment section. I won't say that I read them all day, every day, because I do not. That would be disingenuous, but I do go through the comment section. So anyway, it's your boy Russ. I'm out.